Hey guys, and welcome to Kitten's Corner, Reborning 102 hair, and we're going to also put her together on a live feed this weekend if I can help it. And if I can, it will definitely be very, very soon. But I definitely got a good bit of her hair done, as you can definitely tell. The brown turned out very good, and I apologize for the video, the short coming out before the video last time. I guess I got so excited about her hair, I kind of forgot to even post the video where I was telling you how I actually do it. I feel bad, but things happen. So I went to actually clear up storage, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember seeing that video. And that's when I realized, man, I never posted the first part of the directional routing video. So this time with this little one, we definitely can't. I did want to stray away from doing rooted. I mean, doing drawn on eyebrows, and I did want to try my hand with rooted eyebrows. I think they turned out fairly good. I think it gives it more realistic look. So I definitely on my older babies, at least, maybe not so much my younger ones, but I definitely would like to give it a go with my older babies. I think it gives it definitely a more alive approach. But since we have her done, and before I get too overly zealous with getting her finished, I did want to show you how I actually achieved her eyelashes and eyebrows. So first thing, of course, you need to get some hair cut and all that kind of good stuff. It took me 2 packs of hair to do this, and definitely I'm not finished. I'm close to finished, but I really have spots that I'm not happy with. I don't know if you can. She has so much hair. I don't really think you can, but she does have little spots that could do with some more hair in it. So we're going to what I call fill in the rest of the hair. But before we fill in the rest of the hair, we definitely need to get her eyebrows and her eyelashes done. So we don't root all the hair in and she doesn't have this other set done. Now, usually I do those last, but I definitely, since I use 1 pack on one side, and like I said, I'm going to finish the other pack, and I have a whole lot more hair left. So I'm going to finish up the second part of this pack on the other side, and like I said, I do a fill-in. I do a what I call a preliminary round, and then I come back and fill in what I feel are like noticeable gaps or what have you until we technically run out of hair. But even at that, she does have a good bit of hair. Like her head probably weighs at least a good 2 pounds now. Oh, but she's cute. The color is cute. The waves. What it always amazes me how the waves you doing it single strands and they still find each other and loop together and all that kind of good stuff. So her hair is super wavy. Definitely my intent is to get the the putting her together live, and that's kind of like the final exam for myself. But definitely want to show you how we're going to put this little one together. Also, I do want to make mention that her paint perfect. That is the air dry kit from All for Reborn. I do definitely want to make sure I drop her name probably a few more times because it did exactly what it needed to do. There's very little rubbing off on this baby. So I'm thinking now, looking back, maybe I didn't give that other baby a chance to cure. So in all fairness, I did say that it rubbed off on the other one, but now looking back, this baby has been sitting um now probably a little over a week with her paint done, and that was us taking our time doing the layers. So some of these layers have been on her for at least 2 weeks, and there is no sign of it rubbing off. So I am extremely happy. So what I do rather, is with her eyelashes first. I'm just going to show you with the eyelashes. I'm not going to complete it because I really want to get into her eyebrow. But we take the needle and same concept, the way we want it to go, and we come down and pull. And I am not on camera, so I'm going to try that again. For two reasons, I'm actually telling you the opposite of what I need to tell you. So you want to calm down, and plus I don't think you saw it. So you want to come down with the needle and push down just like you would do her hair, and slowly pull out. And you're going to do this over and over again until you get the eyelashes as thick as she would like your eyelashes. Her being an older child, I have her on the chair and I'm sitting on the sofa. Just so you're wondering why she's actually spinning. But definitely, since she's an older child and her hair is so thick, you want her eyelashes to kind of match her hair. So definitely you kind of go ham on those pretty eyelashes. But also you want to make sure you're directionally rooting so that it's facing upward, so that when you clip it, it's going to stay facing upward and not go downward. If you've ever had a baby where the eyelashes are pointing downward, that means you didn't directionally root them correctly, which means that you need to, before you glue anything in, go on ahead, take those out, take your time, and reroot that eyelash, because she's gonna look funny if you don't. And it's definitely your world, and I know I fibbed and said I was going to just show you but not root them completely, but while I have her here, I might as well go ahead and do it. And it is definitely no hurry, and you can take as much time as you need with your eyelashes, and because it's in your world. Now if you want them thin, you can not put a lot in. You want them thick, you can put a whole bunch in. You don't want her to look like she has fake lashes on. She's a baby, she's a little girl, not a teenager going to a dance or nothing like that. So you definitely, now, if you live in fantasy and you like thick eyebrows, eyelashes, etc., then feel free. It's your doll, it's your world, especially if you're making it for yourself. It's your world. She can have as thick as eyebrows, she can have thin eyebrows, she can have arched eyebrows when you're doing it for yourself. Strongly suggest, though, if you're doing it to sell, that you go by a portrait or something and realistic, or look in the mirror at how your eyebrows look, or definitely find a child picture. And you definitely, Google's gonna be like, wait a minute, you're looking at a whole lot of children's picture. Or you can find this doll kit, that whatever doll kit you're working on, and look at other people's work. You'll be surprised. It's there if you look. If you look hard enough, all of that's in there. Somebody already did the work for you. All you're doing is perfecting it to your liking. But yeah, somebody already did this doll in a lot of hair colors. I've seen this hair color on her. That was the other reason. I've seen the waviness of the hair on her with this color. Even I've seen it with like a dark, like brunette, I guess that's what they call it. Yeah, I've seen it with that color as well. And it doesn't really matter. The kit is just beautiful. So kind of hard to mess her up. So just like I said, just take your time and do her eyelashes. Okay, now let's start on her eyebrows. And that's the second thing. You just want to slide them downwards since we've already done them. It looks weird as heck. So what I do, and the reason we gotta go ahead and do her eyebrows, is I definitely measure my eyelashes so that if they lay down, they barely reach her eyebrows, and that's a good measurement. Your eyelashes are way longer than your eyebrows. You probably have made them too long. And if they're way shorter, like you can barely see them, and if it's a newborn baby, that might be the way to go. But if it's an older doll, again, you need to make sure you're making it realistic. Now, if you look on this doll, you see she has a natural brow line. That's what that's called, a natural brow line. So we definitely want a directional root so that the hair is going this way and then discreetly folds over that way. And we are going to do the same thing. We're going to start at one end of the baby, one end of it, and start directionally rooting again. And unfortunately, I have to be in the camera's way to make that happen. I'm sorry. And this chair rolling back and forth is not helping. Work with me, camera. Work with me, chair. Nobody's working with me. And you definitely, again, no rushing. Just take your time. And what I did on one side is I made one line, and then I turned around and came just above it and made another line. And then we're going to clip it, and then we're going to take our varnish, and after we get it to the length we want, and take our varnish and paint it on. And that's literally painted right over the eyebrow. Not a lot, don't make it heavy, but I know you see it starting to form. And then when we lay it, it'll be a nice little layer of eyebrow. And then we'll put the varnish on, so make sure you're looking at it, make sure you're happy with it, because of course you can't take it off once you put it on. With the varnish, at least, it's gonna make the paint look bad. So, and other than that, that's all you do. And you're gonna have eyebrows and eyelashes. I'm gonna take my time and get off cam so I can actually go ham on these eyebrows and eyelashes. I hope that part helped. And if you have any questions as to if you think I missed something, or there's other questions you want to ask, definitely feel free to come and ask me. And alright, the next time we see you, we'll be seeing you live to put this sweet one together. And just to let you know, the names that are floating around are Bella, Ava, Summer. I've seen a doll like this named Autumn, so even though I love the name, I don't want a duplicate name. I was thinking about Isabella with the nickname of Bella. So those are some of the names that I've came up with. I kind of tossed Savannah in because I was thinking, it's a lot of Savannahs out there. So, but I haven't seen a lot of Bellas or what have you. So yeah, so that's where we are as far as the name is concerned. I'm gonna get this knocked out, and thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions, or if you want me to try to do a more detailed video on this, I'll be more than happy to do it with the next baby that I do. And we'll see you when we're putting her together. I hope you can show up for the live. If not, that's cool too. But I'm excited, and I can't wait to put her together, guys. All right. Have a good evening, and we'll see you then.